So welcome back. So let us continue with the direct and indirect speech rules. Yes, so we are learning the direct and indirect rules. So if you see a glance of the rules, we have so far seen so many rules. So rule 1, 2 and 3. So the basic rule, if you see, it is about that is, if the direct speech, whatever tense it has, the indirect speech will be in past tense. And another one is, if you have future tense, simple future, or any habituals, or the universal truth, the words will remain the same in indirect speech too. Then if you have past tense, indirect speech, it will change it into past perfect, and if you have past continuous, it will change into past perfect continuous. Yes, and if it is a WH question form that we saw in the last session, so WH question form, you do not use any conjunctions there. No conjunction is used. And in the yes or no type of question form, we do use the joining clauses like if and whether. Yes, in continuous too, with the rule 4, reporting verbs such as said to changes to inquired, asked or demanded. Inquired, asked or demanded. So in this rule, so we'll just see with the examples, only then it will be clear. He said, he said to me, what are you wearing? He said to me, what are you wearing? Yes. So when you have said to in the direct form, the indirect we are using, instead of said and said to, we are using asked, inquired or demanded. So he said to me, what are you wearing? So in indirect form, I am changing the said to, yes, as asked. He asked me what I was wearing. What I was wearing. Okay. So likewise, if you just see the other forms, like if the direct, she said she can dance. So when you change it into the indirect speech, she said that she could dance. Yes, she said. So the direct indirect speech conversion changes in models. If you see in models, so here can becomes could, may becomes might, and must becomes had to or would have to. Okay, so that is rule number 5. So here reporting verbs such as said and said to changes to inquired, asked or demanded. At the same time, rule 5, another rule where it tells that while changing direct speech to indirect speech, the model verbs can, may, might, must, should, yes, those words, model verbs used in the sentence changes like can changes to could, and may changes to might, and must becomes would have to or had to. Yes, we'll have a small example. She said she can dance. So here, instead of said, like in the rule 4, I am not using she asked. So she said she can dance. So there it is a question. So we are changing said to asked. So here it is not a question, it is a statement. So she said she can dance. In indirect speech, it is changed as she said that she could dance. Can becomes could, the past tense, the basic rule. Okay, she said that she could dance. She said I may buy a dress. I may buy a dress. So in indirect form, may becomes might. So she said that she might buy a dress. Okay, she might buy a dress. Another example for must, Rama said I must complete the assignment. Rama said I must complete the assignment. So Rama said that he had to complete the assignment. He had to complete the assignment. Okay. So may changes to might, must changes to had to, can changes to could. So these are few changes we use when changing from direct form to indirect form.